Hello, Hokies! All of us at Hokie Passport Services are so excited that you're here. Today we'll be sharing a general overview of the functions of the Hokie Passport ID Card. We like to call the Hokie Passport ID Card the Everything Card. It is vital to a student's campus life and can be used for many different purposes, including proof of identity, accessing an individual dining plan, as well as any flex additions or dining dollars you may deposit, accessing the Hokie Passport account, accessing buildings and events, and accessing books and materials at the library. One common question that we get: what happens if a student loses their Hokie Passport? If this happens, they can simply stop by our office to obtain a replacement for $25. We also maintain a large inventory of lost cards that are found and returned to our office. We do not currently charge a fee to reactivate a lost card that has been turned in. Individual dining plans are another very important topic. On-campus students are required to purchase a major dining plan. Here at Virginia Tech, our dining plans are declining debit balances. That means that each plan has a base cost and a flex dollar balance. They do not guarantee a certain number of meals, but this type of plan offers the greatest flexibility as you're not penalized for missing a meal. There are currently 3 options for major dining plans: Major Flex, Mega Flex, and Premium Flex. All 3 plans operate in the same manner, but each step up allows you to have a bit more funds to spend. All 3 plans offer a 50% discount in a la carte dining centers and a 67% discount at D2, the all-you-care-to-eat dining center. One of the most common questions we receive from incoming on-campus students is, which dining plan should I purchase? If you tend to eat large or frequent meals, you may wish to pick a mega or premium dining plan to save the trouble of adding funds later. If you're an average eater, you can always select the smallest on-campus plan, the Major Flex, and add funds later if you run out. Honestly, you can't go wrong your first semester. If you pick a plan that is too large, any leftover funds will roll to the spring as long as a spring dining plan is purchased. If you pick a plan that's too small, you can simply make a deposit to add additional funds. While this may not affect you yet, there are also several plans tailored to the lifestyle of off-campus students. Off-campus students can also pick from any of the on-campus plans as well. For some students, managing a dining plan is a great introduction to budgeting. We like to offer a few tips to help students manage their balances. First, working for dining services is always a great option and offers many benefits. Eating at D2 is another great way to stretch dining plan funds. D2 offers a higher discount than any other dining center and also allows students to eat as much as they'd like. Using technology such as Grubhub for kiosk and app-based orders and the Flex Express line at D2 for biometric payment can also offer a faster, more hygienic experience for students. Grocery shopping is another great way to budget dining plan funds. Keeping breakfast, snacks, and drinks at home is a great way to avoid making a lot of small purchases that add up. It's very important for students to keep track of their flex dollars. We offer a few ways to help. First, students can view their balances on every dining center receipt. Balances and transaction history is also available on the Hokie Passport website. Lastly, dining services post a flex use chart on each dining center register as well as on their website. This chart shows a student what their dining plan balance should be each week if they expect their plan to last them the entire semester. While it's perfectly acceptable to take a friend or family member out for a meal on occasion, dining plans are designed to be purchased by an individual for an individual. Sharing a dining plan regularly could result in a potential conduct violation, not to mention running out of funds. Lastly, students are encouraged to get involved. Dining services offer special events throughout the year and some include free food. Other organizations on campus offer the same. Another account stored on the card is the Hokie Passport account. We like to call this the miscellaneous account. This account can be used on campus in residential laundry facilities and vending machines, dining facilities, university bookstores, and in print labs and photocopy facilities. The Hokie Passport account can also be used off-campus at dozens of merchants, including restaurants, grocery stores, retailers, and healthcare and medical facilities. For a full list of merchants, visit the Hokie Passport Services website. On the screen is a summary of all of the primary accounts stored on the Hokie Passport ID card. Flex dollars are the initial flex dining plan funds loaded at the beginning of the semester that receive a 50 to 67% discount in university dining centers. These funds roll from fall to spring if a spring dining plan is purchased. As mentioned earlier, if you pick a dining plan that is too large, the excess will roll to the spring as long as you have a spring dining plan. Flex Editions are funds deposited to replenish a major dining plan and can be used in any university dining center. These funds also receive the same 50 to 67% discount as initial dining plan funds. These funds will actually roll from semester to semester until formal separation from the university, such as resignation or graduation. So don't worry about depositing too much. One thing to note, if a student does not purchase a major dining plan in a given semester, those funds will change to dining dollars. Dining dollars are funds deposited to replenish a minor dining plan or to be used in lieu of a dining plan for off-campus students. These funds receive a 5% discount in university dining centers and also roll until formal separation from the university. Lastly, the Hokie Passport account. This account holds funds that are deposited to be used on on or off-campus merchants. While the account does not receive a discount, it is very convenient, and the funds do roll until formal separation from the university. Many of the services mentioned during this presentation are available 24/7 online on our website. A few of our most common online services are displayed on this slide. Laundry Web will allow students to reserve a washer and dryer as well as get a text when their laundry cycle is complete. Students can also add or change their dining plan selection or use the Mobile ID app that allows students to open their residence hall room via their smartphone. They can also set or reset their PIN. They can also access the Grubhub app to place orders and pay for dining center purchases. Students and guests can also view balances and transaction history on our website and make a quick deposit. Anyone can make a quick deposit via our website by simply entering the username and ID number of the student. The process is simple and no pre-authorization is required. Students can also deactivate a lost or stolen ID via the Hokie Passport Services website. Now that you have learned about the Hokie Passport ID card, it's time to upload your ID card photo. Please click the orange button when you're ready to submit your photo. Be sure to follow the designated guidelines. Once we approve your photo, you'll receive a confirmation email with more information. This concludes our presentation for today. On the screen, you'll see our contact information. Please feel free to call or email us with questions. We're here to help. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.